Hey guys, welcome back. Matthew and I greatly appreciate you tuning in. Today's video is just a reminder that tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern time, we'll be doing a live stream with Two Brothers Outdoors YouTube channel. We have a special guest tonight, Zach from Log Right. If you got any questions for him, log in. If you got any questions for Matthew and I or the other sawyers who are going to be on there, log in and ask them. We'll do our best to answer them. A little quick update. We've been sawing through a huge timber frame job off and on this week and a little bit of last week in between the other customer jobs. It's some big stuff. So far we've sawed 4x6s, 6x8s. We're doing about 64 4x8s. Sawed a bunch of 8x8s, and the other day we sawed some 8x12s, 14 foot long. What?
And some 5.5x10s.
And a couple 5.5x10s, yeah. Needless to say, this is a huge timber frame barn. Customer had these trees cut. We've had them laying here a couple months waiting on them to get us a material list. He went out and found plans for a big barn he liked. It's a 48x60 timber frame, and he brought me the cut sheet, and we're going through and cutting all of it. We'll get 90% of it. I think you're going to be short some long logs, some 18s and 20s that they didn't bring, but amazing amount of wood. Maybe Matthew will take you over and show you a picture of the stack. We got six big bundles. All our waste we're cutting into 1x8s. They may eventually be tongue groove, V-grooves to go inside the barn. They're not all as nice as this big white pine, but most of them are pretty good size. And you cut some wood out of logs that big. Now, if you look out here in the yard, they used to be all stacked up here against the bank. We've got that whole pile pulled out and sorted. There's 6-8 logs right here. And then there's a big pile of 16s. And then there's another pile over here that's 12 or less. So we're getting it beat down. Just takes time. You know, you're not going to saw through this big a pile of lumber in a day or two, especially when you have so many different sizes. That's just part of it. But we enjoy the work. Wouldn't mind having a job like this every couple months. It definitely keep you busy. It's probably too late to show you now, but that last log I cut, we got 9 4x8s out of it. And really would have had 10, but one had a bad edge, so I cut it down to a 4x4 because we needed 4x4s too. So we got 9 4x8s and 1 4x4 out of a log, plus 5 or 6 big wide flitches. But that log had 5 or 6 bullets in the end of it. And these wasn't little ones, they was big as your thumb. We'll walk out there and see if we can see them, so we'll pick up right back out there. Okay guys, we moved out here to our pile of 4x8s that we're working on. If you notice, they're not in there. They're out here. And the reason they're out here is we push them off on the tractor. Matthew brings them out here and I try to slide them off. These are not big cants, but they're still cants. Can't move it, you know. So we move it with the tractor. But I want to show you these bullets up close. Right here is part of one. This is a big tree and they're near the heart. There's one all wadded up, and there's one perfectly round. Somebody shot them in there a long time ago. Because this tree was 24, 26 inches, and you know, it's about 6 inches away from the heart. So they've been in that tree a long time. Thankfully they were bullets and not nails. Bullets don't hurt a blade, but nails can do a lot of damage. Like I say, you're a little closer, you can see the pile of logs we got left. Lord. Let's walk over here and look at some logs I had delivered yesterday. We'll be right back. Okay, we're over here. I had I call him a local guy, but he's not local. He's actually from Mississippi. He's up here doing still doing some FEMA work for Hurricane Helene. And he brought us a bunch of white pine. 2 good loads last week, maybe the week before. And then he called me yesterday, said he had some nice ones loaded up. They've been down a little while, the bark slipped on them, but they're still beautiful white pines. I mean, this butt cut is 33 inches, and the second cut is still 27 inches, and then the other one is 22 inches. Those are 17 foot long. You can cut whatever you dream out of them. Won't be a problem. And then he had two nice 14 foot logs. So when you're buying lumber, you know, I paid up for these. I paid him good for these, because I tell all them people, I said, you bring excellent stuff, I'll pay you top tier price. I said, you bring little stuff, you're gonna get a little price. But when you get logs this good, you're gonna have to, most likely, you're gonna have to pony up and pay a good price for them. We sell a lot of 1x10s. We're running low of them right now, and all of these will make a bunch of 1x10s. So here's our pile of timber frame we've been working through. This amounts to a pile of work. We got 30 4x8s. You got 12 8x12s. You got a mix down here of 8x8s, 5.5 by 10s, 6x8s. The other stack's 24 6x8s, 12 foot long. Another stack of 20 6x8s, 12 long. I got 75 1x8s, 12 long. There's a lot of lumber. This stack right here is right at 2,000 board feet. Matthew said he knew it when he grabbed a hold of the tractor. It grunted. It's a pretty good load. But we enjoy sawing it. I'm just glad I don't have to be there the day they stand all this stuff up and notch it and peg it and do all that hard work. Updates, anything else? Hadn't done much to our truck. We've been so busy, we hadn't had time. Matthew drove it last week, delivered some stuff. It functions like it is. Just we get caught up, we'll do some more. Really, we're down to what? Paint, maybe wrap the cab, get the air conditioning working. Still not 100% happy with the transmission, but it functions. I don't know that it's going to get any worse before it gets better. Still want to do a flush and a filter on the transmission. But that's going to do it today, guys. Just a quick update. Things going on. We got a lot happening. It's almost Thanksgiving. We'll have a special video come out for Thanksgiving. You'll definitely want to tune in for that one. What else, Matthew?
We started the last oak kiln run for the year.
Yeah, we just put in a batch of oak this morning, or Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. And more than likely it'll take us either through Christmas or right close to it, because I actually had time to air dry it for 2 or 3 months, so it went in a lot drier than we were used to. I think it was actually down to 34% this morning. So, but you take 34% to 6, that's 28, and you're lucky to do a percent and a half a day. So, you know, that leaves you about 28 to 30 days. And so it don't always do a percent or a percent and a half. So it's got good solid 30, 35 days on it. But I believe that's going to do it. Like always, guys, appreciate you watching. If you would, tune in to the live stream tonight at 8 o'clock. There'll be a link in the description of this video. Anything else, sir? I think that's about it. As always, big shout out to Matthew and Solomon editing these videos. I greatly appreciate it. You can tell behind us we're overjoyed with our wood miser. We appreciate it. It's an awesome machine doing this big wood. Even white pine, when you're dragging a 28, 38 wide cut through your saw, that's a lot of work. We did it with our 35, but we had to go incredibly slow. This, the only thing I'm slowing down for is to make sure I don't get a little bit of chatter across the knots. If it was yellow pine, I'd be sawing it wide open, but white pine, you get such a diversity between the hard knot and the super soft wood. You got to take your time with it. Like I say, if you need anything from Wood Mizer, give Joe Maine a call. His information will be in the description. Won't take up much time. I think that's going to do it. We'll see you back at the mill.
Thank you for watching. Here's a video selection and a playlist suggestion. Click here to subscribe for more great content. We'll see you at the mill.